nice to see you here during the Rezonanse Festival. You will perform tonight, this afternoon to be exact, the Old English repertoire, it's sacred songs. How do you feel that repertoire in that space when we are here? Because it was performed also in churches, but as well in the court as well.
Yes, in the court and probably also in people's homes. And no, it's a joy to perform this music, especially here in a wooden church. Gives a very special color, and yeah, we're looking very forward to playing this music in this beautiful space.
To be honest, we have to say that it's a little bit cold and humidity is very high. What does it mean for your instrument?
I don't know, we shall see very soon. But normally it is about having the chance to have some time for the instrument to get used to whatever the conditions are. And so hopefully shouldn't be a problem, because I've been in this region for a couple of days now, so hopefully it will be stable enough.
So you're like people who are going to the mountains, you have to settle down for a few days just to get used to the whole environment. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. It's a bit like that.
I know that it's not your first visit in Poland. You have some chances to meet our audiences. What are your experiences from Poland, concerts in Poland?
Well, I have to say that out of any place I've ever performed, I always have probably some of the best experiences in Poland. I don't know why. You could probably tell me better why, but the public here is attentive, they're engaged, and especially with religious music, I find that well, particularly in festivals which are focused on sacred music, there's a sort of engagement that the public brings to the concert that transports the artist also, and I always feel a really powerful atmosphere every time I'm in Poland giving a concert.
Yeah, well, I share pretty much her views. I was very impressive that we always had full venues, full houses, and a very responsive and receptive and respectful audience. All of that together, which is for us is a perfect combination. Yeah, and also we have been very well treated from the festival organizers. They do a fantastic work. They treat us very well, and that's a very important thing if you spend part of your life traveling around and playing in different places.
Plus, you have pierogi, so.
She said it.
So you prefer to eat something different from our great Polish cuisine.
I'm here for the vodka.
Yeah.
One surprise. I would like to talk about our today's concert, because you're, so to say, replacing a lot of instruments, playing only one, because these are transcriptions. It may be challenging and difficult as well for both of you somehow.
Yeah, it is challenging, but we need to understand that it's a very different way to present this music. This music, the concept of orchestration, to put it some way, is a later idea. Yeah, it comes from, so they didn't have this idea of, okay, this should be performed on these instruments or that. There were many ways to approach polyphony, and we know we have a huge corpus of music arranged for a plucked instrument plus one voice, both in the British Islands and also in continental Europe. And so this is a very important collection, the one that we are touching, the Edward Paston manuscripts, because he was himself a collector of a huge amount of polyphony transcribed, arranged for the lute.
That's very interesting, important what you mentioned already, that was played in the courts, in churches, but also at home.
Yes, and also sometimes in secret. I mean, we, of course, in the time of Catholicism changing in England, some of these things would have been kept secret. And what really moves me about this particular concert that we're doing is just the difference of repertoire. I mean, it's all accompanied by the lute, but whether it's Vittoria or Dowland or Bird, they all existed at the same time, but the sound and the texture is complete. It's incredibly different, and it's really been quite a cool thing to explore what kinds of sounds we can make, how we can create a polyphonic, how we make our own polyphonic texture with just a lute and a voice.
Somehow you're building the whole mass cycle, and including some other pieces of music, songs.
Yes, exactly. We performed the entire mass of Bird for 3 voices, and as well as Dowland sacred songs from his songbook, Pilgrim's Solace, and well, I guess you'll hear, but the difference between especially the Dowland songs, which are written specifically for lute and voice, with, for example, the mass, you'll see it's really a different animal.
Have a great experience today. I know that we audience will have.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.